Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming to the Golden Rose website and clicking the Clairvoyant One training button. I sure do appreciate it. I thought I'd tell you a little bit more about it. I'll give you the basics, but you also might want to sign up for the free open house. From the page that you're looking at right now, there's a link. The program is offered twice a year. It's a 6-month program, 24 2-hour classes. So it's 6 months. Um, it's all over Zoom. Our cameras are disabled so you can be in your jammies. You don't have to worry about combing your hair. Because the students are all over the world at different time zones, we record and distribute the audio for each class as well as the notes I'm teaching from. So whether you can attend live or not, you can still keep up with the class. Additionally, there are reading clinics at no charge for students during the week at different times. And the reason that we do that is because during the fourth class, you're reading. We partner you up and you read. We talk you through it very slowly and carefully, but we put you in a breakout room and you're reading somebody else. So I like to say this, you don't sign up for a piano class and expect not to have to play the piano. So if you can attend live, you'll be reading a partner. If the time of the class doesn't suit your schedule and you're just listening to the recordings and reading the notes, you'll have the opportunity to practice reading in those clinics. There are interest-free payment plans that can spread your payments out over time. If you decide to do that, your payments will go longer than the 6-month course. Yeah, but there's no interest. You don't have to worry about racking up your credit card. Another feature here at Golden Rose is that if you've already paid full tuition or you're continuing to make those interest-free payments, you can retake the course as many times as you want to. So we try to make it as easy as possible. This is my philosophy. When I first started doing this, I would have a client that was very interested in taking the class. And I would tell them when it was, where it was, and how much it costed. And I listened very carefully to what they told me. Oh, Lauren, I'd love to take your class, but I'm not available that day of the week. Or Lauren, I'd like to take your class, but I can't afford it. Right. So over the years, I figured out a way that the only thing you can say to me is, Lauren, I just don't want to take your class. There's no other reason except that you just don't want to. So let's talk about that. It's called a clairvoyant training program, but it's much more than that. Even if I wouldn't have left engineering to become a professional psychic, the training that I had 20 years ago changed my life. I would say it this way. I think I understand how the universe works. What based on the teachings of this technique, I feel that I can understand what's going on and I have a lot of tools to help me live through my life and the contracts my higher self is creating for me in a more graceful way than I did when I was younger. I was go kicking and screaming into the events that happened in my life. So also what this training has done for me, besides making me a professional psychic, is I have a really good BS detector. And I don't mean so much when people are lying to me. I sometimes I still don't know they're doing that, but more about my truths. what my knowingness tells me. So let's say I'm listening to some other spiritual teacher, right? And I hear what they say. If I'm not able to break it down into the building blocks of this technique, then I'm not sure it's true. Probably the easiest example is theologies, right? That there was a God who created a garden and put two people in it and told them the only thing they couldn't eat was from the tree of knowledge. They did. He banished them. They couldn't go to heaven unless he incarnated in a body and they crucified him and then they could go to heaven. See, that doesn't make any metaphysical sense to me. So I have a good BS detector when it comes to understanding what other spiritual, I don't know, beliefs or modalities might be. So I can break it down into something that translates into how I can understand. So whether you're just trying to, enjoy metaphysics, whether you really think you'd like to read other people, whether you think you just want something fun to do, you probably fall into the category that would enjoy this course. So again, if you have any other questions, you can email me at info@goldenrosepsychic, to spell psychic correctly, .com, or click that link and join the open house. So I look forward to being one of your teachers this lifetime. Thanks for listening.